Good morning, everybody, on this Wednesday, January 1st, 2020. Yep, it's 2020. And I'm probably going to talk about this more later because it's 11:12. I obviously am not doing a foundation review today. I actually woke up at 9 o'clock. I set my alarm for 9 o'clock and I got up, but John was asleep and I didn't want to wake him up because as soon as I got out of bed, he was going to wake up, right? So I waited in bed until 9:45 and then I got up and I got in the shower and he ended up getting up then, but I didn't want to wake him up. So I just kind of like laid there for 45 minutes and then I showered and then I just ate some breakfast and I just finished editing yesterday's vlog. I added in the last little clip and it's processing now. So that will potentially be done before we leave for my mother-in-law's for lunch. We always go to my mother-in-law's for New Year's to have, you know, the pork and sauerkraut and stuff. So, yeah, I gotta think through what I want to do this year. This year, I have some goals that I want to meet, and I gotta think through them. I think I'm gonna put them later in today's video. I'm gonna put them down on paper or maybe just on the note tool in my cell phone or something, but I want to think through some things, and because there's a couple of big things that I want to do this year, like big, like I want a new house. Big. We've already talked about that a little bit because of that accident and the fallout from that and the fence and all that stuff. I would like to move this year, but the big question is, do we stay in our township and keep Nick in the same school, or do we try to find something outside of our township? I don't know. I honestly don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that's one of the things. I'm gonna make myself a goal list. What I might do is I have a whiteboard over there behind my computer. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right now it has remnants of a recipe from Omni's Eat Vegan. It's not gonna focus because it's focusing on my computer, but that whiteboard right there, which is super blurry, is what I'm talking about. What I might do is clean that off and do like my goal, like write my goals out on that so that it's right in front of me every single day, because I pretty much work from home every day. Right beside, like, there's the whiteboard. My desk that I work at for work is like a foot to the left. So I might do that. I might write up my goal board on there. This weekend I might start my declutter. Yeah. I mean, I have stuff that I've never even opened. That's me. So, I don't know. That's what I might do. I might start my declutter this weekend. I don't know what I want to start with though. What I might actually do is start with my mascaras and just all of my mascaras that are open right now, like chuck all of them except for like a couple, because they've been open for a long time, and you're only supposed to keep mascaras for like what, 3 to 6 months. And I have, because I was doing all those get ready with me with the beauty box makeup, I was opening, you know, like a new mascara every month, and then I wasn't using it. So I'm gonna turn the camera around again, hold on. So I have these two boxes, this one right here and then this one right here, of open mascaras. And Lord knows I don't need that many open mascaras, but I was doing, you know, like the get ready with me with those mascaras, you know. So I might keep like the Thrive one because I opened that within the last 6 months. But like a lot of these I've opened like a long time ago. Like this Roller Lash has been open for a while, and like the rest of these I don't even remember when I opened these mascaras, and I know that that is really bad. And then over here, I don't even like this mascara, this It Superhero. I do like this one. This is the Skinny Mascara from Wet n Wild. I was using that for a while. Do I need colored mascaras? No, absolutely not. I have 4 of them in here. and I never use them, you know? So this one, a lot of people love this L'Oreal, I think it's L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is too wet for me. I like it when it's dry. But like, I don't even remember opening this Il Makiage. That might actually be really good. I do like the Doll 10. This, oh my gosh, this Marc Jacobs I've had in here for probably a year and a half, and I do not like it, but I've been loath to throw it away because, maybe 2 years, because it was so expensive, you know? But that's stupid. If I don't like it and I'm not using it anyway, why do I keep it in here? So I think I might start with this and just like literally throw all my mascaras away, except for maybe, you know, like the Thrive Cosmetics one. And, you know, maybe that Il Makiage and the Doll 10. Although the Doll 10 has been open for a while. So I'm going to really have to think through that. But most likely, I'm just going to toss most of these out. Just because they've been open for so long. This one hasn't been. The Il Makiage, I can't remember when I opened that. I really like Bad Gal Bang, but this one's dried anyway. Or it's all but dry, to be honest with you. Because I've had it for a long time. I know this Prestige one I just opened, like, I think in November. So that one I'll probably keep. Look at me doing this. I'm going to have to go back and look through my Get Readies With Me videos because I think this one is a new one too, this Deuce. But I can't remember if I like that or not, so I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to have to do it. I'm just going to have to do it because that might be the easiest one to start with, to be honest with you. So, because I'll be able to just throw it away. And maybe once I get started, I'll be able to keep going, you know what I mean? Sorry for all the banging. The problem is that's going to be the only one that's going to be easy for me. All the rest of it's going to be really, really difficult for me. Yeah, it just is. Anyway, I need to go look at my tree in the backyard. The insurance company never called us back. John called them like 3 weeks ago and they were like, oh, we didn't even know that you had property damage, we'll call you back. And then they never called us back. So I need to go look at the tree because I think that it's starting to turn brown. Like the actual tree is starting to turn brown, which is going to just break my heart because we planted those trees when Nicholas was born. He was born in May 2007 and we planted that row of trees that summer. It was like July. I remember it. It was 4th of July weekend of 2007 when we planted those trees. And John worked his ass off. We went and we rented a stump digger or a hole digger. And it was cooking and he worked his ass off to get those trees in. Alright, it's 11:20. I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to go check out this tree. I don't think this is going to be done processing by the time we have to leave because it's looking like it's going to be done at 11:45 and we really should leave by like 11:30, 11:35. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to upload this until after we get home, but this declutter is going to be harder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I already knew that. I knew it was going to be hard. I said I was going to do it last year in 2019 and I didn't because I knew it was going to be hard. And just sitting here thinking about it, I'm like, I'm sad. Like I said, the mascaras will be easy because I can just chuck them all and I'm not using them anyway. But a lot of the other stuff, it's like, a lot of it's brand new. I have 2 complete drawers of brand new makeup and then that whole box over there of brand new makeup. So I have something wrong with me. I just like to get things. Like I said, I've realized recently that I have a binge eating thing where I'm not even hungry and I just want to eat. And that's something I'm dealing with in my head. And then the constant purchasing of new stuff. I spend a lot of money on stuff that I never even use, you know? I mean, I have some clothes that I bought to wear when I was at my highest weight. And I never wore them. And they still have tags on them. But it's a good deal, you know? That's another thing I gotta write on my list is really evaluate my purchases this year. So, but I'll give you the full list later. I gotta sit down and really think about it. So, all right, I'm gonna put the camera down. I'm gonna go look at my tree, and then we're gonna go to lunch with my mother-in-law at her house, and we'll see where the day takes us. I might go to TJ Maxx after I just said I was going to shop, right? I might go to TJ Maxx to see if I can get some hair oil. The BioSilk hair oil. So, we'll see. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Well, you guys, it is significantly later in the day. I'm just now getting back to the filming for the vlog. It is 6:27, and really, I haven't been doing a lot today, to be honest with you. I mean, I've been doing, I don't want to call it busy work, but busy work, basically. I ordered the calendars. I bought calendars on Groupon from Shutterfly. I don't know, in like November, and I haven't ordered them yet, so I did that. John called the insurance company about the tree because it's not looking real good. So he called the insurance company about the tree. We got the process to get that going. Excuse me. And I was just kind of like working on my computer and stuff. So we also decided, well, I didn't decide, but John and his family decided, which I stay out of decisions when it comes to his family, but they picked the house that we want to rent for vacation. So they sent an email about that. So we stayed a little bit longer at my mother-in-law's than we normally do because they were talking through all the different houses and, you know, the benefits and cons of all those. So they picked a house, and we'll see. I don't know. My mother-in-law probably will know by the end of the week, if, because it's tomorrow's Thursday. As long as they're working this week, the realtor is working this week, they should most likely respond, you know, tomorrow. Be like, yeah, sure, you can rent that, or no, even though the website says it's available, we already rented it. You know, they'll respond by the end of the week and send like a an email with a contract and all that good stuff. So we'll know soon. But what are you doing, Lance? John folded laundry earlier. That's another thing that we did, so I gotta put laundry away. But anyway, that's kind of where I'm at tonight at 6:30. We already ate dinner. Hi, honey. What are you doing? She's been very good. We had to take her diaper off because she had a couple of spots where her skin was getting irritated by the diaper. So we had to take her diaper off, and she's been very good. She's peed a couple of times though, so that wasn't good. Like when I went to pick her up, when we got home from my mother-in-law's house, I went to pick her up and she was on the couch and she peed on the couch, so that was not good. So yeah, sometimes she's not as good as she is at other times, but overall she's actually been pretty good. She's done a better job than I thought she might have done, so can't be too upset about that. Nicholas got a Lego set for Christmas, and John's putting that together by himself. John really likes Legos. Always has. In fact, I've given him a couple of gifts that were Lego sets, so very much enjoys Legos. Anyway, my next thing that I'm going to do now is going to be super exciting. Really. I'm going to sit down and do some meal planning. Oh, I wanted to talk to you guys about my things that I want to do this year. So I made a list. Let's talk about them. Besides watch a ton of YouTube. So my 2020 plans. I want to do better at meal planning, meal prepping. I want to plan out when we're going to be using gift cards. Try to eat more whole foods, less processed foods. Make my own desserts because I love my desserts. I'm going to be stricter with my diet. My target is to get to 175 by the end of the year, which is not that crazy. Given that I'm like hovering around 200 pounds, that's 25 pounds in 12 months, which is really only like 2 pounds per month. So that's not crazy outside of the possibility. I'm going to start working out at least 3 times per week. either here at home or go to the gym. We're going to go to John's, we're going to go away for John's birthday in February. We're going to go to aquarium a few times. One in March to be sure, because that is the first Saturday that they have the members only night. The other ones that are on there are for February and April, and they're both on Tuesday nights. So, and then beach at the end of June, early July. It's like that week that crosses over between June and July. We're going to do a family vacation in August, but we're not sure where or when yet. And the final thing is that I want to do a no-buy for 2 months. Possibly longer, but definitely for January and February, with an exception. And that is John's birthday weekend, because we're going away that weekend. So, you know, we're gonna spend on the hotel, number one, number two on food. Plus it's Valentine's Day. I don't know if you guys remember, but John's birthday is the 15th of February, so it's Valentine's Day and his birthday. So no buy for January and February, with the exception of John's birthday and Valentine's Day, and like necessities. Like today I did go to TJ Maxx. Guys, I love this shirt, but I would not recommend it for people with pets, because my dogs keep jumping up on me. And just by the way the fabric is made, I don't know if you guys can tell, the fabric has like, I don't know. Long story short, I keep getting like, can you guys see there, the pool in the fabric? The dogs jump up on me and I keep getting pools in the fabric, so that stinks. But I did go to TJ Maxx today and I bought some hair oil, because I had this before, but it's almost gone, like literally almost gone. I don't know if you guys can even see how little is left. There's probably 1 or 2 uses left in the bottom of this bottle. The other oil that I was trying to remember the name of is Moroccan oil, but even there you can see I'm halfway through that bottle too. So I use this every day, and it's not like I have a ton of them sitting around. So I needed another one of the BioSilks, so I went ahead and got that. Got it at TJ Maxx. But I'm going to try really hard to not spend frivolously. Like at TJ Maxx, they had the ABH Alyssa Edwards and Riviera palettes. And I don't collect all of the ABH palettes, but I do have a lot of them. I don't have those two, and I don't have the Jackie Aina palette. So I was really tempted to pick them up, but I didn't. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down, finish putting my clothes away, and get to doing my planning. So I will see you guys later on today. Well, y'all, it is time to call it a night. It is 10:07, and if the rest of the year is like today, I'm gonna be bored out of my mind. But we got a lot done today. I put together a entire calendar for January with meal planning, and I don't have all the meals plugged in yet. But I have the ones for like Thursday and Friday of this week already plugged in. And then for next week I have a couple of them plugged in. What are your thoughts on soup for dinner?
I love soup.
So I was thinking about on Monday having a cheeseburger soup. What are your thoughts on that?
Tomato based?
I think it's a broth based with a lot of melted cheese in it. And then the following Monday, I was thinking about having a keto chili. That you'll like. That's tomato based. That's no big deal. But what are your thoughts on cheeseburger soup?
Well,
with biscuits. With like cheddar biscuits.
I'm fine with that. That's not. You know, I like soup, so it's not terrible.
Yeah. So I have a couple recipes picked out for next week. But I'm going to do some meal prepping this weekend. So, I was thinking about doing cheese stuffed meatloaf one of the days this week. Targeting next week, I'm sorry, so a week from today. Cheese stuffed meatloaf. So what I'm thinking about doing is making the soup, the biscuits, and the meatloaf this weekend, probably Sunday. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. It's annoying the crap out of me. And then just refrigerating it and reheating it on like Monday and Wednesday. And then I figure we do tacos one day. I was thinking we'd do Buffalo Wild Wings for Tuesday, as long as they're still running their wing special.
Right.
And then I haven't figured out what we're going to do on Friday yet. I know you are not a fan of fathead dough.
I'm not.
But I think it tastes good.
I think it's a pain. It's not my. It's never been. I have not perfected it, and therefore, it's. I find it. Trying to make it makes me.
Challenging.
Yes. You know.
I think the more you make it, the easier it is to make.
Well, I'm sure.
So.
Because I feel so dejected with regards to that stuff.
Did you say dejected?
Dejected? I don't like it when I'm not. I mean, usually I can be fairly successful when it comes to cooking or the kitchen and that type of stuff fairly quickly. This fathead dough stuff always, I feel, eludes me.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what I think is going to be the meal for this week. The meals this coming week. I think tomorrow we're going to do breakfast for dinner. That's okay with you?
Mm-hmm. So.
And then Friday we'll do those frozen meals, the enchiladas that I got, and like the pizzas and stuff. Does that sound okay?
That sounds good.
Okie dokie. So, I need some of the Purdue shortcuts. I am out. Well, I shouldn't say I'm out. I have enough for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to have to go and get some Purdue shortcuts. I'm going to ask John to stop at Sam's Club either tomorrow or Friday on your way home from school.
Mm-hmm.
And pick up eggs and hard-boiled eggs if they have them. The hard-boiled eggs we buy are part of the recall. Now the ones we actually have in the fridge, I only have one package left, and I looked at the number. It's not actually part of the recall. So unless we've already eaten the ones that were part of the recall of hard-boiled eggs, we're all good. Well, even if we've already eaten them, we haven't gotten sick, so knock on wood. We're okay. Anyway, so I'm going to ask John to do that because I might make an egg salad at some point this week for lunches. Because like I've really enjoyed the chicken salad I make, making that into a quesadilla, like just wrapping it. It's basically a chicken salad sandwich. I'm just using the tortilla as the bread and putting melting cheese. You know what I mean? So I'm basically making a chicken salad sandwich, but I'm making it into a quesadilla shape, whatever. But I want to just do an egg salad, I think, which isn't really that big of a difference, but it's just the same recipe without the chicken. So a little bit less protein. And I'm lazy. Plus, I don't know what happened to the hard boiler or the egg cooker that we had in the dining room. It got shuffled somewhere during the Christmas hullabaloo, and I'm not quite sure. I think it might have gotten put downstairs. So I haven't found that. I have to go back and find that and see and try it and see how it works. We bought a Dash, the company that makes the like mini waffle maker that everybody like in the keto community has fallen in love with because they make the chaffles. They also make a bunch of other like little appliances, and one of the ones that they make is a hard-boiled egg maker. It's not really hard-boiled because it's not boiling, but it's a cooker. It's hard to cooker. And we've never tried it. I bought it months ago and that kind of got lost in the house. And then we found it again. And I still haven't tried it. And now it's lost again. I think it's downstairs in the basement. But that would actually save us quite a bit of money because the hard-boiled eggs that we buy, I mean, those are really convenient because they're already peeled, they're already cooked, they're pre-packaged in a 2-pack. So they're super convenient for lazy people like me. But they're also a lot more expensive. So in an effort to try to save a little bit of money, you know, I can, if that hard cooker works, then I can save money that way. So that's the goal for 2019, trying to save a little bit more money because the one thing I didn't tell you guys that I didn't put on my list that is a possible goal, I think I told you guys this earlier though, is moving. It's not on my list, but that's part of the reason why I want to do this meal planning, meal prepping, and like a no-buy, because I want to try to save more money so that we can potentially buy another house this year. So we'll see if we make that happen. I'd like to, but, you know, I don't know. So, we'll see. Anyway, that's going to be it for the day. Nick, we just put to bed. Neil won't be home for probably another 15 minutes or so. For some reason, they had a floor cleaner coming in tonight. They usually have the floor cleaner come in on Sundays because they close at 6 on Sunday, right? 6? Yeah, they close at 6 on Sunday, and they usually have the floor cleaners come in on Sunday. I don't know why they didn't come in this past week. That was really weird that they're coming in on a Wednesday night, especially on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird, but Neil said he was going to be home after that because he's got to take the trash out and he's got to walk Wednesday and get her in bed. And then he said he's going out with friends, so, you know, that's fine. He's more than welcome to go out with a friend, but he does have some responsibilities at home, like taking out the trash and taking care of his dog. So he's still at work right now, but he should be home in about 15 minutes, so. Anyway, that is it for the first day of 2020. It should be an interesting year, I think. Hopefully, even though the first day of the year has been kind of boring. I'm hopeful that the rest of the year is a lot more interesting.
I'm hoping that the rest of the year is boring. I like boring.
Did I ever tell you that John and I are like opposites? We complement each other very, very well. Things that he struggles with, I excel at, and vice versa. But then again, he likes boring and I like excitement, so. Usually excitement wins out because I am an Aries after all. And he's an Aquarius. Aquarius usually goes with the flow. Aries are usually the, you know, rams. We're not represented by a ram just because, you know. So, anyway. That's going to be it today. I am thankful that we got some stuff done. I'm thankful that I pulled together my thoughts on my 2020 plans. And I have it in my phone so I can refer to it regularly as something that I know I want to get done, as things I want, and I can add to it and check things off when I get them done, like John's birthday weekend in February. You know, I'll be able to check that off as something that I accomplished this year. So I'll be interested to see how this goes throughout the year. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how this goes throughout the year. How many things I get to check off and how many things I was not able to accomplish. So we'll see. Anyway, I know this is a long vlog. I didn't really do much today, but it's just a lot of me talking to y'all. We just didn't really do a lot today. Like I said, we just kind of hung out. Did laundry, did dishes. I cooked Nick's breakfast for the next 2 days. Did some meal planning. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I hope today was better than yesterday. I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Nick is feeling better, but he's not feeling better, if that makes sense. Like, physically he's better, but in his head he's still sick. So he's been struggling today. We've had to encourage him to eat his meals. And after he's eaten, he's not been sick. So, but he's been in the bathroom a lot. And he's not doing anything in the bathroom. He just keeps going in there like every half an hour. He's in bed now, so hopefully he's good. So, anyway. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. There's my husband. Isn't he cute?